Welcome back, children. So today we will study about thyroid gland. Thyroid gland is a gland which is located near the neck region, just behind the larynx, that is voice box. Now thyroid gland is extremely important. Why so? Because it controls carbohydrate metabolism, fat and protein metabolism, and brings about balanced growth. Metabolism, you understand? Means the oxidation of all these nutrients in the body. Means burning, in simple language, burning of fat, burning of carbohydrate, burning of protein, everything. Now, thyroid gland produces a hormone which is called as thyroxine. Look at the spelling. Thyroxin. Thyroxine. So this thyroxine controls carbohydrate metabolism, fat metabolism, protein metabolism, and brings about balanced growth. Now what about hypersecretion? Means excess secretion of thyroid gland. Excess secretion of thyroxine from the thyroid gland. What will happen? Which is also called as hyperthyroidism. This hyperthyroidism results in, it increases general metabolism of the body. It will increase. As a result, fat stored in the body is depleted and there is loss of body weight. Means you will become lean and thin. You will not gain weight. Opposite of gaining of weight. Clear? If there is excess secretion. If there is hypothyroidism, means less secretion of the thyroid gland, then what will happen? It slows down metabolic activity. Means this carbohydrate metabolism, fat metabolism, protein metabolism gets decreased. It slows down. And thus the body weight will increase. Means as burning of fat, burning of carbohydrate, burning of protein will not be done to that extent. It will accumulate as fat in the body and you will become more and more obese. Right? So that is also one of the important aspect. Now in children, this hypothyroidism, if it results in children, then it will retard the body growth and brain development. Brain will not develop. Means the child will become an idiot rather. His brain will not develop. He will become an idiot. His body growth is also diminished. Now what happens when hyposecretion of thyroxine is there in an adult? The thyroid gland will try to secrete more and more thyroxine. As a result, more number of cells will be formed. There will be a lot of cell division in the cells of thyroid gland, and more cells will be formed, because more and more cells means more and more secretion of thyroxine hormone. As more and more starts accumulating, the size of the thyroid gland increases and it is observed as a big lump in the neck region, which is called as goiter. Sometimes along with this development of goiter, the eyes also bulge out, and then it is called as exophthalmic goiter. It is called as exophthalmic goiter. On the other hand, if the eyeballs do not bulge out, but only there is swelling of the thyroid gland, then it is called as simple goiter. Now, this thyroxine production also gets affected due to insufficient iodine in the diet. Because iodine is an important constituent of thyroxine. So if sufficient thyroxine is not consumed, then it results in insufficient secretion of, means insufficient production of thyroxine. That is why in our diet we use iodized salt, means iodine added salt. Clear? So now Government of India has made it mandatory for all salt makers of the country to prepare iodized salt, so that the population of India doesn't suffer from this hyposecretion of thyroxine. The next gland which we will study is pancreas. Now pancreas is having a dual function. On one side it is a digestive gland, on the other side it is an endocrine gland. So it is both exocrine gland as well as endocrine gland. Exocrine gland are those which has a duct through which it pours out its secretion, and endocrine gland pours the secretion directly into the bloodstream. So here pancreas is a gland which is both endocrine as well as exocrine in function. Exocrine when it comes to digestive gland, and endocrine when it comes to chemical coordination. Now in pancreas there are certain cells which are called as islets of Langerhans. Islets of Langerhans. This secrete a very important hormone called as insulin. Insulin helps in regulating the glucose level in the blood. Clear? Whenever there is excess glucose, means excess sugar, supposing you have gone to a marriage party and you have taken 20 sweets, at that time islets of Langerhans will secrete more insulin to bring the glucose level down in blood to the normal value. If this is not done, then the person becomes affected by a disease which is called as diabetes mellitus, which commonly is known as blood sugar or sugar. You must have heard people are saying that I am having sugar. What does he mean? Means there is a lot of sugar in his blood. Yes, actually it is so. Means a lot of glucose in his blood due to lack of sufficient secretion of insulin. So this insulin regulates the blood glucose level. Now if excess glucose is there and sufficient secretion of insulin is not there, then what will happen? Then the excess glucose will be released through urine, and then the person becomes a victim of diabetes mellitus. If excess glucose remains in the blood, it is very, very harmful for our body. It may result in total dysfunction of the kidney. Means you will have excretory disease. Right? So for this reason, another hormone is there which is called as glucagon. When sufficient secretion of insulin has been done and blood glucose level has been controlled, then another hormone glucagon comes out, is secreted, I mean to say, and then the production of insulin and secretion of insulin is stopped. So glucagon helps in giving the signal that insulin secretion should be stopped and insulin production also should be stopped. So in this way, our body is able to control the level of sugar in the blood by the help of insulin. In case of people who are suffering from diabetes mellitus, sufficient insulin is not produced, then a person is advised to take injections of insulin, shots of insulin, as per the dose required, as per the doctor. So you must have heard of people taking injections of insulin before taking breakfast, before taking lunch, before taking dinner. So that depends upon the capacity of the pancreas, that how much the pancreas is capable of producing insulin. Okay, children? So in the next class we will go through adrenal gland. Thank you.